Hello and welcome to Experimental Deck Building. I'm Onitson, and today we will be taking the two decks of the Shadows of the Wild Fellowship up against the next quest in their deck testing regimen. Today it is the Wastes of Eriador. I've made a few test changes to this deck. Mostly to deck 2, our lore leadership deck. We've added 2 copies of the Son of Arnor to the sideboard to be subbed in against quests where there are enemies that cannot be optionally engaged but need to be engaged to prevent annoying effects such as the Goblin Sniper from Journey Along the Anduin, Bill Fernie from A Knife in the Dark, other such enemies. Just having some way to force an engagement there is useful on its own. We've also substituted or replaced one of our 3 copies of the Legacy Blade and the side quest Scout Ahead with 2 copies of Elfstone. Although this situation has not yet come up in testing, I am concerned that with expensive leadership allies like Halbarad, well, mostly just Halbarad, but also, say, for example, the Son of Arnor if it needs to be included, but also with expensive allies in the Spirit deck, I'm just looking for alternate means of getting expensive allies into play, especially the Lord Leadership desk. It can be difficult to muster the resources necessary to put them into play. So this is just a test. We'll see how it works out. If it turns out I liked having the deck the old way better, then we'll revert it. I did do a little bit of examination and found that the only reason I was normally playing Scout Ahead was to give Thalion a lore resource icon when he entered play, and that is a sign that maybe something needs to be cut. But again, we'll see, and we'll see if Thalion not having that lore resource icon is going to cause a problem. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get things started. Here's deck 1's opening hand. I have not yet chosen whether or not I'm going to mulligan it. 2 copies of Bilbo means I can play him, get a Hobbit Pipe, kill him off, and play another one the next round to get another Hobbit Pipe. And that is... frankly, that's just a really tempting idea. Also, it doesn't hurt that we have double back in our opening hand, so we can start out questing to it and clearing that and reducing our threat by 5. For deck 2, this is really not an opening hand I'm looking for, so we're going to go ahead and mulligan that one. Instead, we will get some card draw, having weapon, defense boost, fast hitch, and a Dunedain Pipe. I would say that's a better opening hand. A much better opening hand. So, with that taken care of, we've already taken control of Amarthio and made Shrouded Hills the active location. So let's go ahead and get the quest started. After the set of instructions, we reveal 1 encounter card per player. First one is Predatory Wolves. Either discard the highest cost ally we control, or each of us are going to find some wolves, reveal them, and add them to the staging area. Well, I think we're going to do a Northern Warg right there for player 1. And player 2 is going to play that second Northern Warg. Just note that each Warg enemy gets +1 threat until the end of the phase. So this Warg, the first Northern Warg, was revealed at 3 threat. The second Northern Warg starts at 3 threat, and its when revealed effect boosted up to 4. In response to that, that is an offer I can't refuse. So I'm going to, in response to that, exhaust Mary to reduce deck 1's threat by 4. Why? Because it was an option available to me. And now deck 2 will reveal the card, Wolf of Angmar, which surges into a hunting pack. Well, that is a wonderfully brilliant opening start to the game. Now let's go ahead and draw our first cards. Robin Smallborough. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is play... I'm going to move Marthiel over to this side. We're going to play Bilbo Baggins. Search the entire deck for a Hobbit Pipe. Close and shuffle. Now we're going to play that Hobbit Pipe on Pippin. We'll also play Double Back. Oh, we'll flip that as well. While it is day, each of our heroes gets +1 willpower, and when it becomes night, we raise each player's threat by 1. That's going to be interesting. Oh yes, and... let's also... gather information via Thurindir and put it into place. So let's play gather information as well. And my first approach is actually going to be to play Robin Smallborough and then drop a Dunedain warning onto Sam. Currently, at the end of the resource phase, the threat boost went away, so now we're at 2, 4, 5, 8 threat in the staging area. And we need to get 9 willpower if we're going to clear a side quest this round. Which is, I think, unlikely. Let's note Sam's defense boost. Each of our heroes gets +1 willpower, but I think I've finished everything I'm going to do. I could play those deep knowledges, but that would put me within striking distance of the Wolf of Angmar, of its engagement cost when it becomes night. So, Frodo Baggins, Pippin, and Bilbo, 2, 4, 6, 8 as a result of each hero getting +1 willpower. 11, 14, 18, 20. Requesting for 20. We need to make 5 progress to clear the Shrouded Hills, and 4 more we're going to target gather information, I think. Oof. Actually, we're going to pick Double Back. The first reveal we get is Biting Wind, because of course it is. We've committed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're assigning 7 damage among characters committed to the quest. 1 to Bilbo, 1 to Pippin, 2 to Frodo, raising our threat by 2, It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and with the other 7 there. Actually, oh, yep, that is how we will go with it. And the second reveal, another predatory wolves. Player 1 will choose to discard Bilbo Baggins. And player 2 will choose I would rather not discard Robin Smallborough. So let's take a look and see what cards are available. We'll take the White Warg. Which has raised our threat in the staging area by 2. We're now making 8 progress. 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is not quite enough. That is decidedly unfortunate. Let's optionally, well, okay, let's optionally engage a Northern Warg. I don't think that trying to quest past all of these enemies in the staging area is going to be the most useful thing. So we will ready Sam Gamgee, trigger a Marthiel's response. Sam is defending for 3 against an attack of 3. I'm willing to take that. +1 attack. Sam takes a damage. A Marthiel strikes back, dealing 2 points of damage. It becomes night. Each deck raises threat by 1, and we will reveal a card which surges into an annoying treachery. Well, isn't this interesting? Now ready, everybody up. All right. Deck 2 is first player. We will play a Dunedain Warning, boosting Sam's defense again. We'll also play a Fast Hitch right there, and get a Dunedain Pipe out. And again, I'm reticent about, well, yes, I'm very reticent about raising my threat any further. Over here, we're going to play Bilbo Baggins again, looking at all of our cards and pulling up a Hobbit Pipe, closing and shuffling, and playing it onto Frodo, why not? And then spending 2 more resources onto Arwen. There are a lot of enemies in the staging area. Okay, we are going to pick Double Back to be the current quest. I think. And I think we're just going to quest 2 with Robin. Well, first, let's see how much threat do we have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 threat in the staging area. We can quest for 2, 4, 7, 9, 10, 11, targeting Sam, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I can quest for 17 against 9, which would be just fine. We're going to deal with a white warg. It will be dealing 2 damage to a character we control. I will probably engage it with deck 1 so that Frodo can just take the damage as threat. And then possibly even just pulling a Marthiel over to defend against it. Don't know. We'll see. We'll hold Folko back. So a quest for 15, revealing a Warg's Den, make camp, which surges into Biting Wind again. And at this point, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters again on the quest. 2 of it is threat onto Frodo. Point onto Bilbo, point onto Arwen. 3. And I'll have to kill somebody. There goes Bilbo, and we'll put another point onto Sam. So we lost 2 willpower and added 4 threat. We break even exactly. And I think maybe this is the point where we say it might just be time to scoop. But, not yet. We're going to choose not to travel to the Warg's Den for what I hope are good and sufficient reasons. There's a white warg, optionally engaged, 2 points of damage onto Frodo. Then the Wolves of Angmar will come down like that, almost certainly. Oh. Which means we don't get a ready off of Sam. So now we have to deal with 2 attacks and 2 attacks. I mean, nope, I don't think that this round is going to work well. So we will go ahead and scoop. because we have more defenses than we can actually handle here. Sam is defending for 4 and can theoretically, assuming no attack boosts and no additional attacks, we can Sam defends here, Amarthiel defends here, take you undefended on Frodo, and block you with Mary. None of which sounds... I mean, and then strike back with Volkoboffen, putting another damage on a northern ward. Yeah, no, that was just a really, really rough opening hand. So yeah, I think we are going to scoop. As much as I dislike it, we are going to scoop. Alright, welcome back. Here's our new opening hands. There we go. For deck 1, we have... well, Glorfindel is nice. Ladriel's Handmaiden is nice. Having some willpower is good, but... no Hobbit Pipes, no Bilbo, no threat reduction. I think we need to take a mulligan here. Much better. Much better indeed. For deck 2, that's always a tricky one. It's nice to have a fast hitch. It's nice to have card draw. During the Pipe lets us filter things, and Sneak Attack Gandalf is not a bad thing, frankly. Being able to aid in the whole strike down an enemy at need is something worth having. So I think we're going to keep that opening hand. So let's go ahead and put our reveal 1 card per player. First reveal is Rugged Country. Second is Pressing Needs. Doomed 2. Either search the encounter deck and discard a pile for an encounter side quest and reveal it, or choose a different quest card to be the current quest until the end of the phase. Well, I think we have to search the encounter deck for a side quest. Our choices are Lost in the Wilderness, which is also known as We Lose Our Hand, or Make Camp, which is Surge, and then can potentially cause us issues in the future. You know, this might be a stupid choice, but I think I'm going to go with Lost in the Wilderness. Because I prefer losing my hand to having another enemy revealed. Especially when I have reason to believe that I can, without too much difficulty, clear the quest this round. Drawn a copy of Glorfindel, which I can't play. Drawn a copy of Fast Hitch, which I can. Well, this makes things simple. There's currently 4 threat in the staging area if I quest against a side quest, which I will. And each of my heroes gets +1. We're going to quest for 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh. Also, the side quest that Thurinder pulled out, gather information, goes with that because it's a setup action that happens before I draw my opening hand. So, alright, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 19. We're just going to go for 20 with Amarthiel. We're just going to go for broke because we need to make 9 progress. Which we should, as long as we do not reveal 6 or more threat. Or 7 or more threat. No, 7 threat is fine. It's 8 or more that we're right with. Which is... or that. Immediately flip to Nightfall, which raises our threat by 1 and reveals an encounter card, which is Rugged Country, which is 4 more threat. And our second reveal for staging is a Bloodthirsty Ward. You know, or that. So now there's suddenly 10 threat in the staging area, and we clear the crowded hills, travel to the Rugged Country, ready everything. Well, that was annoying. Alright. Glorfindel and Bilbo. I'm going to play... okay, it is now day again. I'm going to play Bilbo. Look at all the cards. Pull up my second Hobbit Pipe. Play it onto Pippin. Got a sneak attack that does me no good. And again, quest for 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 21. 21 against 6. This time I only need to make 7 progress instead of 9. First reveal. Again. Okay, the Bloodthirsty Ward will engage the first player. Amarthiel will get a response. It gets an immediate attack. We also reveal a new card, the Hunting Pack. And Sam readies, of course. Amarthiel will block, exhausting a character I control. And the second card of staging is Freezing Blast, which is doomed to remove each damaged character from the quest. No characters are damaged. We successfully again clear the Rugged Country. We'll travel to the new Rugged Country. It will become day. Oh yes, Amarthiel took a damage from that. It will become day. Bloodthirsty Ward will return to the staging area. We will ready and draw our cards again. This time, we will play Glorfindel. And I'm not going to play Halifax because I don't know that there's a point. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25 against 5. First reveal, Eriador Wastes. Second reveal, White Ward. We've added 5 threat to the staging area. And finally, we clear Lost in the Wilderness, which gives me, well, we needed 7, so that means I could pull as much as 8 threat back, which I'm going to. I'm going to unexhaust that 8 threat, leaving me down to 17, which is still enough to clear it, and reducing my threat by 3, exhausting the Hobbit Pipe to draw a card. Sorry. That was kind of important. Alright. The first thing we're going to do is to travel to the Eriador Wastes, optionally engaging the White Warg, taking that point of damage and putting it on Frodo. And we'll put a Marthiel right over there. I'm going to toss the Wandering Took to ready Glorfindel. So at the moment, I can kill this. The Bloodthirsty Warg is going to come down and make an attack, though, if I don't do anything. Don't know what to do about this one. No, I think we'll just leave it as it is. Frodo will block the White Warg, taking no damage. Oh, I was supposed to deal it an extra shadow card for the because of the travel effect on Eriador Wastes. Let's get that right. It's +1 attack. Frodo will take it as threat. Marthiel and Glorfindel together will swing to kill the White Warg. It becomes night. Everybody raises their threat by 1. Bloodthirsty Warg engages. With ready Sam Gamgee, it makes an immediate attack. Also, we reveal a new encounter card. Oh, that's nasty. This happens after the refresh phase, though. It's the end of the round, so it happens at the refresh phase. Which actually means the first player token is passed, which is why the Bloodthirsty Warg is coming down here. Last turn it should have come down engaged with this deck. That wouldn't have materially made a difference, because a Marthiel's response lets him go wherever he's needed. We'll put a Marthiel right there. And actually, that tells me exactly what I need to do. That is to sneak attack Gandalf, dealing 4 damage to the bloodthirsty warg. Oh yes, and those predatory wolves, which we need to do, actually, that immediate attack. Ooh, forced. We flip the objective. It became night. Order, I guess, matters. I think we'll go with the ruling that hurts me more, which is that we reveal this card before we resolve the attack. Which means each of us are going to pull out a warg. I'm just going to go with a northern warg and a white warg, exhausting Mary to drop threat by 3 for the northern warg. Now this bloodthirsty warg is going to be blocked by Gandalf and a Marthiel. Actually, wait just a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough. I didn't need to do the damage with Gandalf. I mean, that sure will mean that all of these characters won't be available to quest, but that's fine. So instead I'm going to have Gandalf drop my threat, which is what we're really in need of. 3, 5, 7. And that's enough to kill him. There we go. And now we ready up. Okay, we drew double back. Deck 2 is first player. Gandalf is returned to hand. We're going to pay 2 for Rosie. Play 3 for an East Road Ranger. Pay 1 for a fast hitch onto... Ooh, who should I put the fast hitch onto? Perhaps onto Mary, so we can get some questing and other stuff going on. There we go. And a Dunedain Pipe onto Thurindir. Now let's play Deep Knowledge. Raising some threat. Let's draw 2 cards for each player. Ooh, very nice. And that Peace and Thought will come in handy. I'm going to put Hal at the bottom to draw a new card. Can either play that Hobbit Cloak on Sam, or I can save it for sneak attack in the quest phase, which I think is the wisest idea. Now, over here, we're going to spend nothing to put the last 2 Hobbit Pipes into play. Yep, wrong one. We're going to spend 2 to put the Handmaiden into play. reducing deck 1's or deck 2's threat by 1. We're going to spend 1 to put an Ancient Matham into play on the Wastes of Eriador, and that is all. And we're going to put out a Doomsday Pathfinder. Looking at the top 5 cards, pulling out North Downs, closing it, and shuffling it. It is now the quest phase. Sam will play a second sneak attack to bring Gandalf into play, dropping our threat by 5. We will also, and we'll want to pull out that gather information so we can get the willpower boost from the East Road Ranger. Although, actually, in order, I suppose, double back, because we already had moved on to playing cards over here. So, there is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 threat in the staging area. If we want to do that, we'll need to quest for at least 15, plus probably a fair deal. Questing for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 25. That should be good enough. The first reveal is Cold from Angmar. We'll take the first one as threat on Frodo, and the second point of damage onto Folkelboffin. And it will attach to double back. Our second reveal is a Northern Warg, which adds 2, 3, 4, 5 threat to the staging area. And we make 10 progress, clearing the Eriador Wastes. Well, just a moment. We can return 5 threat worth of hobbits, or 5 willpower worth of hobbits. We'll return Frodo and Pippin, I suppose, reducing our threat by 2 and exhausting the Hobbit pipes to draw 3 cards. That's with 11s. There we go. And now over here, we're also going to draw 3 cards. All right then. We will travel to the North Downs. Gandalf will return to our hands at the end of the quest phase. We will optionally engage the White Warg. I think raising our threat by 2. And oh no, Amarthiel has had his text box blanked. So there's not much I can do with it. So we will block with Frodo. There is no damage. And we're kind of stuck. Which is a pity, but life goes on, I suppose. It becomes day. The White Warg returns to the staging area. We're going to refresh all of our characters. Spend 1 for peace and thought. Exhausting Folkelboffin and Sam Gamgee. And drawing 5 cards. And now it's the new turn. Okay, deck 1 is first player. I don't see anything in particular I want to play at the moment. Deck 2. We're going to spend a resource on a Hobbit Cloak for Sam. Spend 2 resources to get a Halfling Bounder into play to cancel Treachery if we want to. There are currently 2, no there's not, just 1, side quest in the victory display. We can, with a pretty good push, clear double back. Okay. Fine with that. So, Merry will quest, Frodo will quest, Pippin will quest, Bilbo will quest. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 25, 28, 29. 29 against 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now that's how much we can quest. Now what happens if we walk things back a little bit? We need to make 8 progress, which means 17 if we reveal no threat, which is highly unlikely, but possible with treacheries. Max threat we could reveal, not counting surges, is 8, which would mean 25. So there we go. If we keep Glorfindel ready, we're questing for 26. And now we can potentially kill some things, especially if we're able to use 11s to ready some hobbits. And then I can use Rosie for attack. Oh. And we'll quest with the Halfling Bounder too, because no reason not to. If we're in a position we need to discard him, then we're in a position where we don't need his willpower to complete the quest. And we have Rosie to help us out. And you know what? I am going to put Halbrad on the bottom of the deck to draw a new card, because after we clear gather information in a round or two, I want to be able to, it will shuffle Halbrad back into the deck, making it much more likely that we can pull him out with Send for aid. This is going to be a long quest, I think, but that's alright. 27 against 9, I think we can handle it. First reveal is a Northern Warg that adds 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I forgot about the Northern Warg's effect. We'll use it to reduce our threat by 3, though. It's added 7. Our second reveal removes 2 willpower. Let's see if I counted this right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes. Okay. And we get doomed 2. Which happens like that. We're questing for 16 against 25. Which means we make 9 progress. Which is not enough to be able to use 11s, but we are still reducing our threat by 5, for each deck. And because we didn't need to spend the resources. Actually, I don't even know if Folko Bachman was on the quest. I think he wasn't. He was exhausted for something else. He was exhausted for peace and thought. So actually, instead, that didn't remove any willpower from the quest, and I had 3 that I could pull. Is spending 1 to ready Frodo and reduce my threat by 1 worth it? Probably not. So we'll just play the Galadrim's Greeting and drop my threat by 6, exhausting 3 Hobbit Pipes to draw 3 cards. And that'll be all. It becomes night. We flip that, we reveal a new card, we increase everybody's threat by 1. There are now 2 side quests in the victory display. The Thurinders increases willpower by 1. Deck 2 is first player. Sam will immediately play a Staff of Lebethron because I think that it will be important. We'll also spend 2 to put out Robin Smallborough and 1 to put out another Fast Hitch. With Sam's increased defense, this is going to be important. And we are going to play out Gather Information. Over here, we're going to spend a resource to put Resourceful onto a hero. Why not Frodo? And that'll be it. There's currently 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 15 threat in the staging area, which is potentially problematic, but could be worse, I suppose. So, if we do nothing, the White Warg will engage over here, and that would not be a good thing, I think. If we engage the White Warg over here, we can take it as threat onto Frodo, then defend and strike back with Glorfindel and Amarthiel, I think. Maybe we should have done that last round. The staging area is starting to get a little bit cluttered. But too late, I suppose. So we'll quest 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 21, 24, 25, 26, 30. If we're questing with everybody, we get 30. We'll be able to... Sam can defend for quite a lot over here, if need be. Okay, well, we'll do it. First reveal is pressing needs. We get doomed 2. We cannot cancel it, which is fine. Either reveal a new side quest or just pick it. Okay, I guess we're questing to the main quest, which means we lose 2 willpower from the East Road Ranger, but that's fine. And our new reveal is a Wolf of Angmar, who at 25 threat, we don't have to worry. It surges into Biting Wind, which of course would happen at night when I can't cancel it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage to assign. Frodo takes 2 of them as threat. 11 points of damage to assign. Also adding the automatic resource generation for resourceful. Okay, 11. And put it on Glorfindel. Could put all 5 of it on Glorfindel. Which would lose me... Well, okay. Put 3 of it on Glorfindel and there's still 8 to put out. 9, 10, 11, or, sorry, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Frodo, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's fine. We're still questing for 28 against 15. It's the quest phase. We'll discard Glorfindel to ready Glorfindel. We'll spend a resource to play 11s, readying Frodo and Pippin and Bilbo, reducing threat by 3, removing 6 willpower from the quest. Oh, we added 1 threat from the Wolf of Angmar. And drawing 3 cards. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. And there we go. I don't want to keep the Ward's Den in the staging area, but I don't want to reveal 1 more enemy. That just doesn't sound like a good idea. But you know what? So the White Warg is coming down. Well, if I do nothing, it's coming down to that deck, which is a bad idea. So we'll optionally engage the White Warg here, raising our threat by 2, putting the damage on Frodo. And then let me see. I get 1, 2, 5 in theory. More if Frodo's willing to take a little bit more threat. 1, 2, 3, 6. That's enough to kill it on our own. So with Rosie and a Marthiel, I can get... Okay, Sam would get 2. That would make 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is enough. Actually, what is in the discard pile right now? we should probably also... This is now 38 engagement cost against this deck, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 35 engagement cost against this deck. And we're going to perform a little bit more draw tricks with the Dunedain Pipe, just because. Okay. We're going to optionally engage. The Northern Wargs are the least harmful, really, in many ways. If Sam could, well, the thing is, I'm not going to be able to get 9 attack out to kill a hunting pack. Sam at the moment could be up to 6 defense, discarding a shadow card. We'll pull a Northern Warg down, which readies Sam. And now we'll deal out shadow cards. Oh wait, we could have traveled, which would have readied Sam, and that's actually not a bad idea. So no. Actually, we are going to travel to that Warg Den to get it out of the staging area. The first player is deck 2. We're going to search the encounter deck to see what's in there. We'll pull out that Northern Warg. Now, out of all the things I want to see, I don't want a Bloodthirsty Warg coming off the encounter deck. And I'm pretty sure I can kill it. So we'll put the Bloodthirsty Warg right there. Sam readies. He's now at 4 defense. And if I option engage a Northern Warg, he'll be at 5 defense and 3 attack. I can defend once, twice, then ready to attack. I can only attack once, unfortunately. Ooh, no. Not if I defend with a Marthiel, which is a possibility if I engage a Northern Warg, which I then will do. Sam is now up to 5 defense. So it goes like that. So over here, Sam will defend a Bloodthirsty Warg, discarding its shadow card with the Staff of Levithron. Then ready. He's at 5 defense. No, it doesn't work with Marthiel defending. We'll defend again against the Northern Warg. 5 defense is noted against 4 attack. Ready. Sam is attacking for 3. Oh, no, not yet, he isn't. We are going to take this attack undefended with the White Warg. He gets +2 attack. We'll put it onto Frodo and raise our threat by 4. Now attacking Amarthiel, Sam, Rosie boosts Sam's attack. Kill the Bloodthirsty Warg. Merry, Pippin, Frodo, and Glorfindel attack for 6, killing a White Warg. At the end of the round, we flip it to day, returning the Northern Warg to the staging area. And ready, everybody, and draw new cards. Arwen's good to have. Gandalf never goes wrong. Never complaining to see Gandalf. So, deck 1 is first player. We are going to spend 2 to put Arwen into play, which should... Now, Arwen will continually target Sam at this point. We'll also put into play another Dunedain Pathfinder, looking at the top 5 cards, putting one of those North Downs into play, and shuffling. We still have 2 copies of Biting Wind in there. I really don't like that. But we have Test of Will, we have Halfling Bounder, and that could just very, very easily come out at an inopportune moment. Okay. And now I could play this Guardian of Rivendell, discarding Elven Light, and say the Curious Brandybuck. But I don't think I'm going to. Over here, let's put the Dunedain Warning onto Sam, who will now be defending for 6 with the boost from Arwen. If he uses his readying ability, 5 if he doesn't. And we're going to save up resources for a future Gandalf, I think is how this is going to go. At the start of the quest phase, going to play Elrond's Council, reducing threat by 3, and drawing 3 cards. Okay. Questing for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think. 15, because Pippin's a hero and gets the +1 boost. 18 with Merry. We'll record that just for the moment. We will also discard Elven Light to ready Glorfindel. Deck 2 will commit characters to the quest. We need to make 5 progress. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 threat in the staging area. We need to make 5 progress. We'll quest for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're questing for 28 against 11. I really actually hope we see a copy of Bitter Wind. The first reveal is make camp, which surges into Weight of Responsibility. Reveal a card for each quest. That's reveal 3 cards, +1 more after. But I have enough treachery cancellation that I'm okay with this. First of the 3 is a White Warg. Second is a Wolf of Angmar, which surges into another Weight of Responsibility. I have seen this before. We're canceling it. The third card from Weight of Responsibility is Biting Wind, which we're canceling with a Halfling Bounder. And there, that was all the first card of staging. The second, and Merry exhausts for that White Warg, reducing our threat by 2. The second card of staging is the Northern Warg. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 24. 24, I forgot to factor in the willpower boost from the Elrond's Council I played at the start of the quest phase. So that is 5 progress, which is exactly what we needed to clear gather information. Whoosh. Search the deck. Any card I find useful. At the moment, out of all the cards in the deck, I think the most useful will be to have a Northern Tracker, really. No, because a Northern Tracker could be picked up with Send for Aid. let's actually pull that Galadrin's Greeting, or no, the Galadrin Minstrel. I have essentially 2 copies of the Greeting with the Dwarven Tomb. Actually, I'm not sure that I need more willpower so much as I just need more threat reduction. And over here, we are going to pull up Send for Aid. Right there. Close and shuffle. Okay. Travel to the North Downs. Okay, if I do nothing, White Warg will engage me here. I'll take the point of damage onto Frodo as threat. And none of these other enemies are going to engage. But I think I want to kill some things anyways. Okay, we'll bring Amarthiel over for that. To get the 6 attack needed to take down the Warg. And so I have 2, 4, potentially 6, potentially 8 with Rosie. 8 is not quite... Oh, 8 is going to be just fine. We're going to engage this hunting pack. Which will immediately ready Sam. Okay. And now, Frodo will block that White Warg. We will exhaust Glorfindel. Spend a resource to... No. I don't... Yeah, why not? Spend a... Nah, we don't need it yet. I'm going to keep Elven Light over here, though, just to have it available. We're going to discard a Steed of Limnedris to ready Glorfindel as a response. Now Sam is going to block that hunting pack. He is defending currently at 1+1 for readying, so that 2, 3 with Arwen, 4 with the Dunedain Warning, 6 with the Hobbit Cloak, exhausting Staff of Levithron to drop that shadow card, and then readying. He's now at 2. Attack. 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Exhaust Rosie to add her attack to Sam, 8. And I can play... Oh, I could play in the shadows to kill the hunting pack. But you know what? I'm not going to. We're fine. And Amarthiel and Glorfindel together will kill a White Ward. Thurindir, by the way, has increased his willpower. And we will see where we go from there. There's currently 10 threat in the staging area. We flip to Nightfall, reveal Abiding Wind. There are no questing characters. Raise everybody's threat by 1. And ready everybody up. Okay. For deck 1, we are going to start off by spending 3 on Galadrim's Greeting, reducing our threat by 6, and drawing 3 cards with the Hobbit Pipe. And then I could reduce deck 2's threat by 6, but I'm not going to. Instead, because we're back in secrecy, I'm going to spend one to put a resourceful onto Pippin. And spend one to put an ancient malum on the location. Over here, I can spend 4 to put Thalion into play, who is now a hero, and can get this Legacy Blade for free. And is now going to be attacking for 5 attack and readying at the start of the combat phase every round. And I think that's all. Well, actually, let's check how many copies of Weight of Responsibility are in the discard pile. 2. I believe there are 3 in the encounter deck, so I am not going to play a side quest. So we're going to keep it where we are. We're going to quest for 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to spend a resource to pull Elven Light back into hand. Drawing a card. Oh, good. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 willpower, 22 willpower, 25 willpower, 26, 27, 20, 29. That puts us at 29 willpower. We don't need all of it. So I'm going to pull Glorfindel off. I'm going to pull, actually, that Pathfinder off. What I really want to do, I think, is pull Pippin off as well. Enough characters off that if we reveal a Biting Wind due to reshuffling the encounter deck, we're not as badly off. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with Mary, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 questing characters. The first reveal is a hunting pack. Oh, I really thought there was another copy of Weight of Responsibility. Second card of staging is right there, a Biting Wind. 9 damage. I'm going to kill off Bilbo. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we did kill a Bilbo. 6 if we put that damage onto Thurindir. 7 if we kill up the Pathfinder. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count that up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the Pathfinder, 7 because we killed him off. So we still have 2 more to play around with. Ranger of Cardamom. Or, sorry, Thalion, I guess. Ouch. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage characters, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he's sitting at 35 to 36 engagement cost, which is fine. We still made more than enough to clear those North Downs. Drawing 3 cards for this deck. And an Elf Stone. Interesting. Though not exactly. Okay, so if I do nothing else, the Wolves of Angmar are going to engage. Over here. I mean, I could completely avoid that by playing in the Take No Notice. And nobody engages. And Sam readies up and kills a hunting pack. And that's how this goes. You ready? Or we will at the start of the combat phase. Okay. So let's decide what we want to do. We're going to play Take No Notice. And optionally engage Northern Ward. That's how it's going to go. And optionally engage one of the wolves from Angmar, which will now ready Sam. And now at the start of the combat phase, this guy readies. Sam is a sentinel. Nope. Shadow card goes over there first. Sam is a sentinel, so he could defend. So first he's going to defend against the hunting pack. He's defending for 6, discarding a shadow card, which was excellent. Now he'll ready up, still defending for 6 against that 4 attack right there. 5 attack. Defending for 6 though, so no problem. Thalion can kill the Wolf of Angmar on its own, and the East Road Ranger and Focal Boffin can kill the hunting pack on their own. So Sam will block the Northern Warg. And now, for attacks, 4 attack dispatches a hunting pack, 5 attack dispatches a Wolf of Angmar, Glorfindel and Amarthiel together can kill a Northern Warg. And now everybody readies, and it is day. And now we spend 1 to play Send for Aid, spend 2 on a Halfling Bounder for the Treachery cancellation, and over here we spend 2 on the Galadriel's Handmaiden, which will reduce this deck's threat, and spend 3 on the Galadrim's Greeting, which will also reduce that deck's threat. Okay. We really want to clear Send for Aid, which should get us a Northern Tracker and, if all goes well, Halbrand. So we'll quest for 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 33 against 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do think we are going to be fine. The first reveal is a Wolf of Angmar, which surges into pressing needs. Well, we could instead go to make camp. I'd be okay with healing 3 damage from a hero. We'll do that then. And the second reveal is Cold from Angmar, which we will put a damage onto Pippin. And Ooh. A damage onto Sam. And lose 3 willpower. Attaching Colt from Angmar to make camp. We make significantly more progress than is necessary. We clear it, healing Sam and Thurindir. Or, sorry, Pippin and Thurindir. Now, we're going to optionally engage the hunting pack. Thurindir is now at a lot of willpower. And optionally engage a Wolf of Angmar. Just to start clearing out the staging area. Sam readied. Will block the Wolf of Angmar first with his Sentinel. Ooh, that's discard 2 attachments. Frankly, I have drawn enough cards that the Hobbit Pipes are no longer necessary. So that's alright. And Sam will block, discarding the shadow card from the hunting pack. Readying with Fast Stitch. Amarthiel and Mary together can kill a Wolf of Angmar. And Sam for 2. Oh, Thalion ready. So Sam for 2, Thalion for 5. 7, Folkelboffin is 9. And there goes the hunting pack. Okay. It becomes night. We reveal a new card. Raise our threat. And ready everybody up. Drawing cards. Oh, good. Very good. And we have another copy of A Test of Will. Not that that'll help us in the event of another copy of what's it called? Biting Wind coming out, because it is now night and we cannot cancel encounter cards. So I really don't have anything I particularly want to play. Could get some more willpower out with Bilbo. There is no pipe attachment left in the deck. And could very well just pull out a Guardian of Rivendell, dropping Elven Light, and that Curious Brandybuck. Over here, oh, this should have been happening in reverse order, I suppose. Let's get out an Imladra's Caregiver. And Sam, I guess, is saving up for cards that have yet to be drawn. We'll quest to the main quest, not that it'll matter. We'll commit to 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 threat in the area. We're committing 13 to 9. Thurindir will be 6, so that'll be 19 against 9. Sam will make it 22. I really don't think we need more. In fact, we want to keep it down a little bit. So actually, let's quest with Frodo and keep Pippin back. Reveal a White Warg. And Pressing Needs, which just switches us to the side quest, which boosts the threat in the staging area by 2, but that is irrelevant. We're going to travel to Rugged Country. Oh, and Mary's going to exhaust to lower our threat by the threat of the White Warg. We will... Okay, the Wolf from Angmar is coming down no matter what. We'll option engage the Northern Warg to ready Sam up. We'll option engage the White Warg, taking his threat on Frodo, and the Wolf of Angmar will come down naturally to the first player. Sam will defend the Wolf of Angmar, discarding its shadow card. Ready. Defending against the Northern Warg. Readying and defending with... Oh, we don't have Sentinel with Arwen. Arwen will block herself, defending for 2. And of course, the attack goes undefended. We'll put the damage on Frodo, raising our threat by 2. We should have just taken it undefended. That was obnoxious. Oh, we could have defended with Pippin and boosted him with Rosie. Oh well. Too late now. Thalion can kill a Northern Warg by himself, and we have enough attack to kill the Wolf from Angmar, and between Amarthiel and the Guardian of Rivendell and the Dundane Pathfinder, enough to kill the White Warg. Could have been... Oh wait. Oh no. It was too late. The shadow card would have dealt the damage before we could discard a card to heal Arwen. Which is a real pity, but it's how it goes. There's another copy in the deck. We'll probably draw it at some point. Deck 1 is first player. Okay, we'll drop out a Wandering Took. Over here, we will drop out an Elf Stone? Yes, an Elf Stone, which will allow this deck to put into play the second Guardian of Rivendell. Not that we'll need it, but it's something to do. I'm not sure why I'm stalling to get a Send for 8 out. Oh, I've again forgotten Thalion's resource token. Possibly because I want to get Halbrad out. I guess the question becomes, am I in a place where I'm doing well enough to kill the pack leader? And I guess the answer to that is we'll find out. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, 28, 30. 30. Quest for 30 against 4 in the staging area, revealing 3, 4. And we don't clear the side quest. I do put in Guardian of Rivendell for free. Having 2 copies now. We will travel to the Eriador Wastes, engaging the Northern Warg and dealing it a shadow card. Deck 2 will engage the other Northern Warg. Shadow cards will go out like that. Sam is not a Sentinel. The Guardian of Rivendell will block that Northern Warg, which gets +2 attack and deals damage. We've lost the Guardian of Rivendell. Well, no, not necessarily. It has a damage dealt to it, and it's being attacked for 5 and defending for 3. I choose to discard an elf stone to heal that point of damage. Why do I discard the elf stone? Because deck 2 is never going to be the first player. Which means it only takes 2 damage and lives. And now, over here, Sam blocks discarding a shadow card. Thalion readied at the start of the combat phase, and Thalion and a Marthiel and a Guardian of Rivendell kill. Okay, I think we're past the point of sneaking past enemies, it looks like. Spend a resource for Dwarven Tomb to bring back Galadrin's Greeting, and then spend 3 more to play it, dropping my threat to 24, drawing a card with Hobbit Pipe. And then putting an Ancient Maven on the North Downs. Oh, and it became night. We'd raised our threat by 1, and we revealed a card, which is Rugged Country. Over here, Sam will put a second Staff of Levithron into play. And another East Road Ranger. And we will discard our copy of Deep Knowledge to heal the damage on Sam. Okay. At this point, really anything we do doesn't matter, so we'll quest for 2. 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 23. Against 5, we're questing to the main quest. First reveal is a White Warg. Second reveal is Weight of Responsibility, which reveals 2 more. Bloodthirsty Warg and Predatory Wolves. Well, isn't that just lovely? You know what? Okay. I'm just going to leave all those in there. And we're going to pull out 2 Northern Wargs. The last one will be at 4 threat, which Mary can exhaust to reduce our threat by 4. So there's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 threat in the staging area. I will play Elrond's Counsel to reduce that by 3, or to reduce my threat by 3 and increase my willpower by 1, and I will exhaust Rosie to add 2 to the total, meaning that we clear the Eriador Wastes. We will then travel to Rugged Country. That is not what I wanted. Because I saw that, I'll shuffle to Rugged Country. There we go. And deck 2 will optionally engage a Bloodthirsty Warg. Deck 1 will optionally engage a White Warg, dealing the damage to Frodo and raising my threat by 2. We'll deal our shadow cards. Sam will block the Bloodthirsty Warg, discarding the shadow card, while the Guardian of Rivendell will block the White Warg, which requires me to exhaust a character I control. I will discard a copy of Bilbo Baggins to ready Glorfindel, while over here Thalion and Folco can kill the Bloodthirsty Warg, Glorfindel, and Amarthiel can kill the White Ward. Ready everybody up? I think we're going to start making more progress on the quest at this point. Oh, or I could just clear Send for Aid. Hal is a free ally, which means I can get out a third East Road Ranger. While over here, I'll play that Elrond's Council to reduce threat by 3 and draw a card. And spend a resource to return wherever it is Elven Light to my hand to draw another card. Of course, resourceful. Oh, I shouldn't have done that with Mary. I shouldn't have reduced my threat by 4 because Predatory Wards reveals them and adds them to the staging area, but Mary specifies when it's revealed from the top of the encounter deck. And I specifically pulled it from places that weren't the top of the encounter deck. So, my bad. We are going to want to clear this one in one go if we can. You know what? I don't need Halbrand. Ooh, actually, I just realized there might have been a problem with Sam defending against a character in the past that was lower than our threat. Oh well, we'll deal with it. Okay, we're going to take across... Oh. But if we're about to do more combat, especially with the pack leader, I would really like to have Halbrand in play. I guess we'll figure it out. Oh. Also, I have enough resources to play Gandalf if I want to. I don't want to, though. Not yet. Not at the moment. Okay, question for 3, 6, 9, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 27, no, I'm going to get Halbrand out because I need to have those, I need to be having enemies higher than my threat cost. Reveal, Eriador Wastes, Sudden Darkness, cancelled with a Test of Will. We clear Rugged Country, add Send for 8 to the victory display, look at all 9 remaining cards, putting Arwen and Domiel into play, because even if I draw a Northern Tracker, I have the money to play it, and I want Sentinel more than I want anything else. Looking at the top 10 cards of my deck, there's Halbrand. Put him into play. Close and shuffle. Travel to Eriador, Wastes, which puts a Northern Warg into play with a discard, with a shadow. Optionally engage the other Northern Wargs. Deal shadows in the correct order, of course. And the first thing to do, we're going to block with the Guardian of Rivendell. It will probably die. We will block with the other Guardian of Rivendell, just because. It's getting 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. Okay, well, we lost that Guardian of Rivendell. And Sam will discard that. And then Thalion, and why not throw Howl in there too, kills, as does Amarthiel and the other Guardian of Rivendell. Okay, everybody raises their threat by 1. We reveal a new encounter card, which is a Warg's Den, and we ready. Okay. Play second Legacy Blade on Thalion, who is now some ridiculous amount of attack. Use up all of Thalion's well, I guess we'll go all of Sam's resources to put Gandalf into play, lowering our threat by 5. And then over here, that's all we got. We will send Frodo, Glorfindel, Dunedain Pathfinder. That's 2, 5, 6, 7, 14. Against 5 in the staging area. 14, 15, 16 with Hal. 17, 18, 19, 20 with Gandalf. 20 against 5 in the staging area. The first reveal is Cold from Angmar, which we will put 1 onto Frodo and 1 onto you. Thurindir, I guess, losing his willpower boost of 5. Thalion is also no longer a hero. He loses his text. All of our damaged characters lose their text. And the second reveal is a Wolf of Angmar, which surges into a Northern Warg. So we've added 2 5 threat. Merry exhausts reduce threat by 3. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whoops. Rosie will boost our willpower. So we clear the Eriador Wastes. I think we'll travel to the Warg's Den. Which lets me pull a Bloodthirsty Warg out. Put it engaged with me. Boosts Sam's stats. And the Wolf of Angmar will come down automatically, boosting Sam's stats again. And we will optionally engage the Northern Warg, which will boost his stats yet one more time. Okay. We'll deal this out this way. Sam will block, discarding to the Northern Warg's Shadow Effect, or the Bloodthirsty Warg. Then he'll block, discarding the Wolf of Angmar's Shadow Effect. And then he will ready again. Both of those were discarded rather than resolving. And he's defending for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because of his 2 boosts against the Northern Warg. Okay. Now we can get 2, 4, 6, 7 to kill a bloodthirsty warg, and 2, 4, 6 to kill a northern warg, and we can't quite kill the Wolf of Angmar. We will discard this. No, we won't. No, we won't. We're fine. We'll ready everybody up. We'll draw our cards. There's a northern tracker. We will play it at full price. We will put another Wandering Took into play. And that's all I have at the moment. Over here, Gandalf is discarded. Over here we will spend 5 to put Gandalf into play again, reducing our threat by 5. And we will quest. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 4. 12 plus 4 is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, targeting Sam, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Oh, we need to play that second half of the Bounder out too. And we'll quest with it, because we need to have Treachery Cancellation out, just in case. So, 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. We will just quest for 50 against 1, just because. The first reveal is Pressing Needs. There are no side quests left in the encounter deck, and there are no different quests to be the current quest, so it does nothing. Second reveal is a Northern Warg. Mary will exhaust to reduce threat by 3. So there is a grand total of 50 against 4. We make 1 progress on that, and .45 progress on the quest, which clears the cold from Angmar, and we advance the quest. When revealed, shuffle discard pile into encounter deck. Discard until 2 warg enemies are added. None of those are warg enemies. There's 1. Wow. There's 2. Add both of them to the staging area. We draw extra cards when it becomes day. We're going to travel to the North Downs. When it becomes night, each player must discard a character he controls. We'll optionally engage a Northern Warg, which will ready Sam, and the Wolf of Angmar will come down all by itself. Sam will exhaust, discarding with the Staff of Levithron, We'll defend discarding again that Wolf of Angmar, and the final defense against the other Wolf of Angmar is not Knight, so the attacking enemy does not make an additional attack. Because the Cold from Angmar was discarded, Thalion readies, and we can go 2/4 to kill Wolf from Angmar. Thalion will kill a Northern Warg. The East Road Ranger will put a damage on the Wolf from Angmar. And that's fine. At the end of the round, we flip this objective. Gandalf's passive effect happens before the forced effect on Daybreak. We flip it. We no longer raise our threat. We reveal a card, which is doomed to, and each player discards an ally. I'll lose a Took. And frankly, the Caregiver, I think. Everybody readies? We drew Bill the Pony, which is good. We drew our last test of will, which is meh. We'll play Bill the Pony for free. And we will quest to Howling at Night. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 18, 21. That should be enough. 21 against 2. First reveal is Rugged Country. Second is a White Warg. We've added 4. We clear the North Downs. Deck 2 draws 3 cards. And deck 1 will optionally engage the White Warg, taking the damage on Frodo. Deck 2 optionally engages a Northern Warg, readying Sam. Sam is now Sentinel. And because of Haldir, all of these wargs are still not Haldir, because of Halbarad, all of these wargs except for the White Warg over here are higher than our engagement cost. Sam will block the Wolf of Angmar, discarding its shadow, and do the same thing to the Northern Warg. And then he will ready and block the White Warg over there, and a Marthiel, and a Northern Tracker, and a Guardian Rivendell. Oh, we should travel to Rugged Country. We'll kill that, and Thalion kills that, and some combination of East Road Rangers. Oh, that was the delete button, not the exhaust button. You can tell this game has been dragging on for a little bit. Kills the Wolf from Angmar. We'll ready everybody up. It becomes day. Everybody draws an extra card. There is Dwarven Tomb. There we go. Which we will immediately play to bring back the Galadrin's Greeting and spend 3 on it, reducing our threat by 6. And exhausting the Hobbit Pipe to draw one of our few remaining cards. Over here, nothing in particular. We're just going to quest against that Howling at Night. We'll quest for 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, discarding Elven Light to ready Glorfindel. 13. 14 is 16, 18, 25, 27, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 39, 40, 41. We'll quest for 41 against an empty staging area, revealing Biting Wind, which we will cancel with a test of will, and the second card is the North Downs. We make 40 progress, 3 there, and 37 onto the quest. Alright, which means we advance the quest, which immediately flips the time counter to Nightfall, revealing a card. And this quest stage is no longer in play, so the only forced effect at Nightfall is revealing an encounter card. And then again shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck, and discard until we've discarded one Morg enemy. Oh, there is one Morg enemy. And then put the pack leader into play. I think that was on the other side. Yep, add it to the staging area. There we go. We will travel to the North Downs. And now the pack leader will optionally engage this deck. Or it will automatically engage it. It can't be optionally engaged. So deck 2 will optionally engage the hunting pack with Sam Gamgee, and then engagements will fall out naturally like that. Sam's been now boosted twice, so he's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with Arwen, 7 with the Dundane Warning. Deal out shadow cards. Sam will block over here. He's blocking for 5 against 5. He cannot discard the shadow card because that's only an engagement cost of 1. We'll exhaust a Wandering Took. Sam will ready and then defend the hunting pack, and then ready again. Oh, yes, and Thalion readies. Ready again and defend the Wolf from Angmar, discarding its shadow card. We cannot deal damage to the pack leader, so Thalion will attack for 8, 9, 10 with the East Road Ranger, and the remaining 2 Rangers will kill the Wolf from Angmar. Oh, and I was supposed to exhaust another character when the pack leader engaged. Now it becomes day. Pack leader returns to the staging area. We'll have to clear the North Downs and place progress on that stage. And because of the way engagements have fallen out, we need to muster enough attack to kill the pack leader with this deck. I can get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and then we can get more with Pippin, Merry, and Frodo as needed. Okay, so that's good enough. 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 18, 21, 23, 25, 27. Call it 27 against 1. First reveal is a Northern Warg. 27 against 4. First reveal is a Northern Warg. Mary reduces threat by 3. Second reveal is a Rugged Country. We've added 3, 5 threat, 6 threat, I believe. That's now 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. We make 17 progress. Like so. Travel to the Rugged Country. Optionally engage the Northern Warg. Sam will defend it, blocking or discarding the Shadow effect with Staff of Levithron. And some combination of my heroes and allies will be able to kill it. And now for the last turn of the game. We flip to Nightfall, reveal Biting Wind. No characters are committed to the quest. And there's nothing really to do. I had been saving these copies of In the Shadows to deal with the pack leader, and it turns out they won't be necessary. I probably could have advanced many turns before I did, and won several turns ago. My board state was much more secure than I was worried about, I think. I think I got caught up in the trap of clear all the side quests. Probably I didn't even need to clear send for aid the first time I tried and got redirected to make camp. I probably could have handled things without it. Oh well, we will do our questing. It will be entirely from this deck. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. We'll just call it 20. 20 against 4 should be enough. First reveal, Shrouded Hills, which surges to a Warg stand, and the second reveal is Predatory Wolves, which we will each grab hunting packs, or not hunting packs, bloodthirsty wargs, because they have a high enough engagement cost that they're just going to sit up there and do nothing. We'll optionally engage a pack leader. Ready Sam with fast pitch. Oh, it doesn't matter, Sam's not Sentinel. Didn't think that through, actually. Nothing wrong with chump blocking. And there we go. We'll lose the Handmaiden and attack for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll attack with Frodo, 11, 12, 13. Adding the pack leader to the victory display and winning the game. That was a very long game. Thanks for sticking with me, if you have so far. I kind of got caught up, as you noticed, with clearing all the side quests and making sure that I was squeezing every last turn of benefit I could out of it, when I probably could have advanced much quicker than I did. On the other hand, we turtled effectively and managed to end up defeating the pack leader in the minimum amount of time possible, so hooray for us, I guess. These decks have been working well. Very well. I'm beginning to think that maybe they need something a little more difficult to test them against, even though we did lose the first game. But I don't have any particular ideas right now. I don't see anything that really needs to be modified. The Elfstone... Yeah, the Elfstone was going to be tricky in this quest. No, the Elfstone wasn't quite tricky. I must have confused myself. I was thinking that the Elfstone would only ever benefit deck 1 because of the way the day-night cycle was going. But that's not at all. That's just progress onto the main quest, not clearing locations, which is what you need to do with Elfstone. So it just turned out that I never had, or that I didn't until much later in the game, have an active location that I could play Elfstone onto. Well, you've been watching me for way too long, and you don't want to hear me blather on about things you saw very well for yourself. So, thanks for watching, and goodbye. Come back next time to watch these decks take on Escape from Umbar.